Welcome back to S'ak Pase with Sophonie, the podcast formerly known as the Haitian American Dream, where we discuss the beauty, the flaws, and all of Haitian culture. So pull up a chair, grab some cremas, cola la caille, or grenadier, because it's time to tune in. Welcome everyone. S'ak Pase, S'ak Pase. It's your girl Sophonie. Welcome to the first, or aka the intro episode to S'ak Pase with Sophonie, the podcast formerly known as the Haitian American Dream. What's good? I hope that everyone is doing well and that you had a wonderful New Year's Eve and that you're enjoying your New Year's Day, because I know that I am. Thank you once again so much for tuning in. I'm so excited for all the conversations that we're going to have this season on S'ak Pase with Sophonie. So I've switched things up a little bit this year for 2019. First of all, happy 2019. We are in a new year, everyone, which means, more life, more growth, more opportunities, more days and more chances for us to just become the best version of ourselves. I'm actually re-recording this episode for the third time. And the reason why I wanted to bring that up is because I was extremely frustrated the other day when I had to start this over. But I sat back, I reflected, I spoke to some friends, and everyone just kind of calmed me down and was just like, relax, maybe this is just meaning you need to do something different with the first episode. And I was like, you know what? That's true. I'm going to, dig deep, think about what is it that, try to reflect and meditate and pray on what is it that God wants me to really truly do with this podcast. And it is still, most of the things that I want to do personally, but then also the things, of course, that I believe that God is telling me to do. And if anyone who follows me on Instagram at just Sophonie, it's JUSTSOPHONIE, for those who don't follow me. I have an inspirational page. My blog has always been inspirational. I've ran my blog since 2015 now. Whoa, 4 years. That's crazy. And, I'm not going to say that it's like the best blog in the world and that I have a whole bunch of followers. I don't. I just hit 1,000 followers on Instagram this year. I'm a very inconsistent person, and I'm going to be very transparent with that because it's something that I want to work on this year for 2019. My word is actually consistency. And the reason why I'm doing this whole spiel to begin with is, like I said, I recorded an episode. It actually was edited and everything. Like, it was perfect to me, like ideal. And I'm a very perfectionist type of person, but then I also procrastinate because I try to be perfect. And I just want to give a message to everyone to remember there is nothing that is perfect in life, period. And I know we hear it all the time, but we need to hear it over and over again because we don't truly believe it. We really don't. Like, let's be serious. Whenever you're doing something and you feel like you're not good enough, a lot of us quit. A lot of us decide, let me just sit back and watch everyone else do it. And I just feel like for 2019, we need to come in with better energy and just really think about, okay, well, if this isn't working, let me try this. This isn't working this way. Let me do something different. And that's exactly what this episode is. The first episode or intro episode, whichever one you want to call it, for season 2. And I know some people were wondering, why did I change the name of the show? And, honestly, sometimes you just have to switch things up a little bit and just look. Sometimes it just kind of helps to invigorate you, makes you feel better about yourself and just So anyways, I do want to introduce the theme for this season 2 of S'ak Pase with Sophonie, aka the Haitian American Dream. Also, just a quick note, I'm still keeping that name on my Instagram and tag to the brand because I just like that phrase. Like, I just will never get over it. And I actually want to do some more work with that brand or that saying. So that is why I'm still saying, like, I constantly say formerly known as, and like, I don't want anyone to forget it because I still have some things that I want to do with that I believe God has in store for me. So moving along. Okay, so last season during the Haitian American Dream podcast, I had a section of the show called Music Magic. But for this season, we're actually going to name it Me Jazz La. See, I told you guys I'm switching things up, right? But this is going to be a little bit different. Last season, I had it where I would hear a new song and I liked it and I would just share it. This season, especially because 2019, I'm all about being in my bag. Mwen na valise mwen. Okay, mwen na valise mwen. AKA I'm in my bag. We're all about getting the bag and chasing the paper this year. which I've always been, but even more. I've always been about the bag hustling, like the 9-to-5 life, but now I really want to tap into like my entrepreneurial side, my creative side, and how can I make a living off of those talents and things, right? So with the Med Jazz last section, it's still going to be a music feature, but if you want your song to be featured in this section of the show, please contact me on social media. You can contact me at just Sophonie on Instagram or fad.podcast. I'll spell everything out for you. JUSTSOPHONIE. And then for the podcast, it's at THAD.podcast. You can contact me there, or you can contact me at justsophonie@gmail.com. Okay, so here's how it's going to work. For a 30-second clip, it's $15. For 1 minute, it's $25. For it to be featured on my social media page as well, it's $35. And I know people might be like, what in the world? That is a lot of money. But look, 2019, we're in our bag. Nous valise nous. We're trying to get this paper, trying to get this cake up. So 30 seconds for $15. Look, some people are charging way more just to be featured. Okay. So this is me just trying to help everyone out as much as I can. If I find that your song is something that I'm just like, oh, I just really want to feature this, like, you know, and we discuss it, I can definitely try to work something out and, you know, see if we can do some type of package for the whole season where your song is always featured. I can dance to it. I can sing to it. I'm very silly. I think I'm pretty funny. I don't know if anyone else does, but that's fine. So, you know, I can just like hype it up for you, advertise your song, and we can, like I said, work on a package. You pay me a certain amount and, you know, we do a little contract, whatever, for a certain amount of time. And even after that, like, I just kind of feel like if your song is really good, it has a really positive message, positive vibes, because you know me, those who follow me on Instagram and my blog, I'm always all about serenity, smiles, and what? Positive vibes. So, like I said, Med Jazz last section it was formerly known as Music Magic. And I just wanted to switch things up because, like I said, change is good sometimes. It just truly, like, you know, it's truly good sometimes. And honestly, like, I know, like I said, people might be wondering, why did she change it? Why is it like this? Like, girl, just keep one thing. And people will see on my page, I've had 3 different monikers or social media names. First one was So Royale. Next one was Ms.Royale. And now it's just Sophonie, which I'm going to explain that to you in a little bit. But my whole thing is change is good sometimes. And honestly, like, I just really, really love the new look of the graphics for the podcast with the palm trees, the purple, the green. It's just, to me, it's so visually and aesthetically pleasing to me. I hope everyone else thinks it is too. But if not, that's okay too, because it's mine. But I don't know, you know what? Sometimes you just really got to switch it up. Like, you know, just like Wyclef said. Hey. What? Hey. Med Jazz left. Yes. Boy. That's how the Haitian DJs, the Jamaican DJs be. Like, whoa, music like, okay, I'm done. But no, let me stop being extra. But yeah, so sometimes you just really got to do bagay neuf. Faut changer. Faut changer mentalite ou pa ka ni camper. You can't be stagnant all the time. Ou camper ou coller. Ou pa ka move. Ou toujours ap di moun, oh no, konne bay. Konne ki bay. Faut nou rete même genre. Like, no, sometimes you have to switch things up. That's just what life is. New year, not new me, but new mentality. How about that? New mentality. I feel like people are always like, oh, why people say new year, new me? They be getting upset. Okay, well, that's too bad. Okay. Let people enjoy things. Thanks so much. But anyways, so honestly, I just wanted to come on here, do the intro episode and basically just tell you guys, number one, you know, I really do return with much, much regret that it took me forever to get this podcast out of hiatus. I think the last episode was back in April of last year, 2018. But honestly, I really had to just kind of get myself together. I was trying to run a blog, podcast, trying to survive adulthood, working full-time job. At one point doing Uber, doing Lyft, doing Uber Eats, doing, what was that other thing called that I used to do? I forget the name of it right now, but it was basically like a grocery delivery service. By the way, y'all, I always say this. If you hear emergency, ambulance, vehicles, police, anyone in the background or someone's car going off, I do live in the hood. Okay, disclaimer, you're going to hear a lot of things. Trucks passing by, wind blowing, squirrels going crazy, raccoons, you know, hitting the windows. It happens. just know that I'm not recording this in a studio. I am in my kitchen, aka my studio. So just, be aware, be nice about that. But anyways, so like I said, I really do regret that it took me so long to get back. But I will say, like I said, I tend to be a very inconsistent person, which I hate. And I am 100% going to change that. Like, I cannot live my life anymore being inconsistent and not being disciplined. I have to switch things up. The plans and the dreams and the hopes and everything I've always had since I was a little girl and a kid. I'm realizing now that time is not waiting for me. I'm about to be 25 this year. Time is not waiting for me. The things that God has planned for me is not going to just sit around and wait for me to get my stuff together. So the time is now. And like I said before this, I forget who I was talking to, but basically I just feel like a lot of creatives, we're looking at people who are growing on social media, growing in the media, whatever they might be doing. And we sit back and we're like, oh my God, I can't do it like that. Like, look, they already have like over however many followers or this, that, and the third. But honestly, no, your time is now. Like, especially for Haitian creatives, our time is now. Do you see how many people are like out here expressing themselves in different ways? Like, no one is the same. Like, no one has the same exact formula. We're all obviously from the same culture, so we're going to laugh and joke about the same things, but everyone has a different way. Some people do it from a more silly, goofy side. Some people do it from an intellectual side. Some people are more, party fun. It's just so many different formulas. And I just want, especially Haitian creatives, to just be be prepared. Get your stuff together. Be prepared. While we were growing up, obviously, it wasn't as, we didn't really have that many people in the media. Like, obviously we did, but it was a more niche, however you say that word, where it was just kind of like, okay, we have our JC Flies, we have our I Love You Ans. I think her name, let me see, is Nisimo. But we didn't really have people out there like to really be an example. Like, most of the people we did see were like much older than us. No one that was like, teenagers, 20s. But now we're starting to have more Haitians who are out here doing things more younger and just like, it's, to me, I'm just like, this is the best time because now we get to set an example for the generations after us and just show them how like the duality of being Haitian or Haitian American, Haitian Canadian, whatever it is, that there's just so many opportunities out here for us and that we shouldn't sit down and just keep watching other cultures, elevate. Like, we too can do that. So I shout out to all the creatives who are doing that and just really getting their stuff together. I love it. I'm here for the energy. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and take a very, very quick break and introduce our number one sponsor of the show, Splendid Writing Services. So stay tuned. I'll be right back with you all.
Are you looking for a new job, making a shift in your career, or maybe you're looking into going back to school? No matter what it is, you need a way to turn your words into splendor. Splendid Writing Services is here to cater to all of your writing needs, from resumes, cover letters, editing, proofreading, even transcribing audio. For more information, contact @Splendid Writing Services on Instagram or email she.is.splendidblog@gmail.com. Let us help you turn your words and thoughts into splendor.
Yo, there is a car outside. Their alarm is going off. I'm so annoyed, y'all. Like, I had to stop the recording really quick to make sure it wasn't picking up. Like, I'm so annoyed. But I would still post it because, like I said, I'm re-recording this for the third time. So this gonna get posted. You best believe that. So anyways, like I was saying, basically, I know that I'm someone who can be very, inconsistent, very undisciplined, and I'm trying to change that, especially for 2019. Like, if there is one resolution that I have, which I really don't do resolutions anymore, I just have goals and like plans like throughout the year. Every month, I'm trying, ask any of my friends, every month I'm trying to do something new. I've like, throughout the years, I've been trying to do like, be better with my health. I went vegan at one point. I tried it again. It hasn't really been working, but I still try, like, or I'll be like journaling and like taking care of my skin. Like, I'm always, throughout the year, I'm always doing something new to improve myself. So it's never just about, oh, it's a new year, new me. No, I don't do that anymore. That was like a few years ago. I used to be very into that, but I don't anymore. So anyways, I say all this to say I'm a creative and it's in my nature to create random ideas all the time. Like, actually, I just made literally a few hours ago before the new year hit. I looked at my roommate. I became my bestie from high school. We weren't best friends in high school, but we've become best friends. Anyways, but shout out to you, boo. You know who you is. But basically, I was like, yo, I got this idea. I know it sounds crazy, but all right. I just started setting up. I put my yoga mat on the floor. I put some bags. I put because we've been recycling lately. Shout out to Going Green. Whoop, whoop. But yeah, save the earth. let me move on. But yeah, so I basically put a whole bunch of stuff on the floor, like cans, bottles, old bottles or whatever. And then I was like, okay, so you're going to record me and I'm going to make like this silly video, whatever. Basically, the concept was like, oh, since I don't live with my mother or like near family like that, I don't really get to get soup jumu every New Year. So I'll go to a friend's house or, someone who's, willing to give me some. And I'm like, okay, it's lit. So basically the whole concept was just kind of like, okay, my mom lives far away, so I'm over here begging for soup jumu. So that was just kind of like the gist of it. And I thought it was funny. It was silly. I posted it or whatever and just kind of put my work out there. And it's something that I'm going to continue to do, is just try to be more of myself, which I'm literally the epitome of a Gemini, like 100%. And it's funny because a lot of the rappers that I love, like for those who don't know, I'm a big hip hop head. The rappers that I love, including like Tupac, Left Eye, Biggie, who's some other people that I can think of off the top of my head, Lauryn Hill, Kanye before he went crazy. Fetty Wap is not really the best rapper, but his music was popping at one point. It's lit. Andre 3000, I believe. Who else? There's so many other Geminis I can't think off the top of my head right now, but usually I have the list down packed. Basically, these are people who are Geminis and they're creatives. I am the epitome of a Gemini because I love to write and create and like, as well as entertain, educate. Like, it's just so many different things that I like to do. And I'm trying to find a way to merge everything and just put it out there. So like, that's why I've been trying to do like skits lately, or I have skit ideas I've been writing up and all these different things. So basically, the reason why I'm doing all this, I'm just kind of like talking freely with you all, is number one, because like I said, I had to re-record this. And then number two, I just kind of feel like I want you all to know who I am as your host of this show, so that when you tune in, you're like, okay, this is my homegirl from around the way, Sophonie. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not just this very robotic person who is just trying to educate people. No, I want to educate. I want to entertain. I want to be an edutainer, I guess. There's so many things that I want to do, and I'm going to do it before I leave this earth 100%. 100, okay? 100. So basically, this year, I just really want to lay the groundwork, prepare my content in advance, and if I have no ideas, then it is what it is. But in my case, like I said, I have so many ideas that sometimes I'm not really sure how to put it together, which is why, fingers crossed, by the end of this year, I will have a team of people working with me so that I can really truly elevate my work and do what it is that God brought me here to do on this earth. So I'm dedicating, I dedicated basically the rest of 2018 and this whole entire year of 2019 to remain consistent with clarity regarding what I want to do and accomplish. So that's basically the gist of that. You know what I mean? So for this season of S'ak Pase with Sophonie, I'm actually going to have a theme. It's going to be difficult conversations. In Haitian culture, for those of us, obviously who grew up in a Haitian household, had Haitian friends, or whatever the case might be, you'll notice that when it comes to talking and having certain conversations, it just doesn't happen. And I'm trying to use my platform to really just elevate the idea of how communication is key. Communication is 100% key. And it's not just about, we're talking. How are we talking? How is this conversation being had? Is someone listening? Are people truly listening, or are they hearing? I know that is an issue in our community, and I want to find a way to solve it. I may not solve it by myself or on my own, but I truly believe it's something that needs to be healed in our community. I realized that growing up, usually when we do have a conversation about something, it's usually one person who's kind of like the alpha in the conversation, who's kind of overpowering the other person, or they're both like raging lions, raging bulls, like going at it with each other. And this usually comes down to one conversation. Politique. Okay, am I saying that right? Politique. So Haitians love to talk about politics. You'll have like the screaming uncle who's screaming at the other uncle, the auntie, or whoever's, having the conversation, the grandpa, the dad, whomever, right? In my family, I would say I really didn't see that. Like, my mom and dad didn't really like speak about stuff like that, or my uncles or older male cousins or whatever, but I would still see it, in different households, or just like depending on the family function, I guess. In my family specifically, people just love to joke. Like, we'll come together at a funeral and people just making jokes. Like, literally, like, that's the dynamic that I love about my family. Is like, it's literally a whole family of entertainers. Like, people be singing, dancing, all types of stuff. But Anywho, that's a whole different story. But like I said, I want season 2 of the podcast to be all about difficult conversations, because I feel like there's a lot of healing that needs to be done in the Haitian community, and conversations are number one in how we can go ahead and heal those wounds. Take for example, so I always tell people this so they don't think I'm just kind of pulling stuff out of my hat, but undergrad, for college, I went to school for psychology, which was something I was really passionate about. And I still am in different ways. It's just, I don't know. I just don't see myself going back to school because of the money and just a lot of other reasons. Now, one thing that I would say that I learned in psychology is about like being a good communicator and being a good listener. So a lot of people can say all day, oh, I listened, I heard you. Yeah, you heard me, but did you hear me? Right? What's the word I'm looking for? And as far as like communicating with someone, people might be like, oh, well, I told you how I felt, or I showed you, or something like that. But it's like, but did you really sit me down and explain to me how you felt? Did we go through this, now I'm not going to say you have to like go through this entire like crazy list conversation or whatever. But at the same time, I just feel like a lot of people, and especially like I said in the Haitian culture, for example, this is the best one where somebody be like, "Tande, m'di ou sa m'di ou, et puis m'fini avec, et puis that's set." Like in that movie, Profond Regret, my favorite Haitian movie, where the aunt was going off on a girl. No, not on the girl, on Dario, who was staying at their house, and she was like, "Tande, leo fin manje na kay mwen, ou lave depi se vest gen na zinc la, et puis that's it." And he was just like, "Oh madam, like, ki sa m'fel, like what's going on?" And she was like basically like the evil wife of the cousin or whatever. But the whole point is, that's a perfect example where it's just kind of like, oh, I'm done talking to you and that's it. I have nothing else to say to you, period. What I said is what I said. And it's just like, that's not how you speak to people. Like, I just feel like there's so many different ways that we can be more effective speakers and have these clear conversations. But if everyone's trying to talk over everyone else, then how are we ever going to get to the point where we can really heal and truly be cohesive and literally be like the flag says, la union fait la force? How? How are we going to do that? Si tout le monde besoin boss, qui j'en pour parler? How? Dim non, dim non. I need to know. And it makes me also think about how when it comes to like just people's opinions in general, when it comes to Haitian culture, like people will just be very nasty and very mean to each other about certain things. Like, for example, I forget exactly which post it was. Wow, I remember, then I said I forget. That's crazy. Anyways, but I just remember this post. I believe it was last year on a certain Haitian page. I don't remember the exact name. But basically, they were talking about a specific project that was being done in Haiti. It was some initiative to help out in some way. I don't remember the exact thing it was. But basically, somebody was commenting, oh, well, why don't they work on this? Why they got to work on that? Why they can't work on this? And it upset me to my core because I was just like, why can't we do everything? Why can't we do it all? God made the world full of people. I think scientists said we have like 7 billion people on earth. If I'm saying it wrong, please forgive me. I don't feel like Googling right now. But my whole point is there are so many people in the world. There's so many people who live in Haiti. There's so many people who are of Haitian descent who live across the globe in the diaspora. So my whole thing is like, you might see somebody say, for example, there might be someone who's like, you know what? My initiative is I'm going to buy a whole bunch of phones and I'm going to sell them in Haiti for a lower price so that people are able to, purchase high-end phones, but for a cheaper price, because this is me trying to help out my country. Cool. You post it on Instagram. Oh my God, look at this phone initiative that someone's doing. Mes amis, gonna buy a key, bon pile. Then somebody else, you bat ka buy ti moun manje. C'est téléphone moun ka manje. No, but people need the phone to communicate. So like the phone initiative is still good. It doesn't knock out a food initiative, or it doesn't knock out, an orphanage initiative. So it's like, I just want us to learn how to communicate better and to just truly be more supportive of each other overall. That's just, without saying. But so my whole thing is just like, I'm just really tired of seeing things like that where someone's like making a really happy post. Oh my God, look what they're doing in Haiti. That's so awesome. Da, da, da. And then here goes this naysayer. God, you about to got fessa. Da, 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 da. And it's just like, stop. We need to communicate better, have these difficult conversations, and just truly, grow and elevate and advance as a people. I don't like the phrase, oh, black people got to do better or Haitians got to do better. No, we are looking to grow and advance, period. Doing better, what does that even mean? Like, it stops where? What? Do better at what? Do better at soccer? Do better at football? Do better at this? I hate when people say that phrase. Like, stop. I hate it. Okay, I feel like I've talked y'all ears off enough, so let's go ahead and take another quick break with one of our sponsors at Just Sophonie on Instagram, and we'll be right back with you all. If you're looking for daily inspiration through quotes, videos, blog posts, and so much more, as well as a little bit of humor, history, education, all that jazz, go ahead and follow me at JUSTSOPHONIE on Instagram. That is Just Sophonie on Instagram. And also, if you want more information, you can also go to my blog, sheissplendid.com, and just check out all the great and fun content on there. We also have a YouTube page that's going to be coming soon. Make sure you guys all check it out. Get your daily inspiration on. Ciao. So guys, I'm going to do a quick little, music magic section, or the Mejazla section really quick. My dad actually sent me a cute little song. It's by Tropicana d'Haïti, which, if for those of you who know, good music, good Haitian original music. Anyways, you will know that they are a classic band. They're basically like, I'm trying to think of a name of a group here. For example, like Earth, Wind, and Fire, or the Commodores, or for those who don't know old soul music in America, then you probably will be lost about what I'm saying. But they're basically a very old band in Haiti. I believe they're still together, but it's new people every decade and all that, whatever. He sent me this song. It's for Happy New Year's, and I sound crazy, but anyways, I'm gonna keep that in. Anyways, so he sent me this video, and my parents are always sending me these cute little random videos on WhatsApp. I'm not gonna lie, some of them I don't watch because it just be too long. Like, it just be YouTube videos. My mom, she knows how to download videos onto her phone, and she's always sending. I'm like, yo, I don't know how she has storage on her phone. But anyways, I'm just gonna play the song off of my phone, so it might sound a little crazy. But anyways, my dad sent it to me, and I just love when my dad and I share music, because growing up we would literally like dance the Tropicana together, and like my dad's legit the one who taught me how to even like dance to compa, like with the whole where you put your hand on your stomach with your hand up, and like doing the you looking down, you going up, and like, so yeah, he taught me how to dance. He's why I know how to dance compa. But yeah, so he and I have this bond of Tropicana. Like, I really love old music, and he knows that, so he sent me this, and I'm gonna play it for y'all really quick. So this is the Mejazla section. It's called Bonne Année. All right, I'm going to go ahead and turn it off because I'm over here getting lit by myself, over here bopping my head and everything. But yeah, just wanted to play a quick classic Haitian song for you guys by, very classic band. So I hope that you all enjoyed that short section of Mejazla, and we're going to go ahead and get back into the show, and we'll be wrapping it up in just a few minutes. I really truly hope that you guys have been enjoying it thus far, and yeah, just stay for the ride with S'ak Pase with Sophonie. My whole thing is, I just really want us to learn how to communicate more, and just, communicate better. That's what we need to do better, is communicate better, which there are so many things online that, people can just look up and find out how to be a better speaker, a better communicator. You know what I mean? And there's actually, let me see, there's about 4 basic styles of communication, which I actually found on this one website. What is it? uky.edu. I don't know exactly which university this is, but I'm assuming university. No, I'm not gonna make things up. I would have to click out of it to tell you guys. Hold on a second. Oh, I see. UK violence intervention. Okay, so it's like some type of initiative, I believe, in the UK, United Kingdom. Anyway, so they have a list of 4 basic styles of communication. Number 1 is passive communication. Number 2 is aggressive communication. Number 3 is passive aggressive communication. And number 4 is assertive communication. You want to know what I think we have a lot in our culture? We have a lot of passive and we have a lot of aggressive communication. But on the flip side, we also have a lot of passive aggressive communication, which I've seen with parents sometimes where, say, for example, if you ask, oh, can I go out to do this or whatever? And it's just like, they're either very aggressive and like, oh no, whatever, just like pump it on you and like get really upset. And then there's other times where you ask something and there's a passive where it's just kind of like, bien sûr, qu'est-ce que do? Like, what do you want me to tell you? And it's just like, whoa, okay, relax, first of all, girl. But anyway, so those are like 4 communication styles, for humans in general: passive communication, aggressive, passive aggressive, and assertive. Assertive is the one that we want to aim for. This is where you clearly state your opinion and your feelings. You advocate for your rights and your needs without having to violate the rights of other people. That's what I want. I want for us as Haitians to be more assertive speakers, assertive communicators, have these difficult conversations, and be able to just truly express ourselves in a very clear, communicative way. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and end right there because I already hit the 26 mark now. And like I said, I just wanted to go ahead and introduce, if you guys hear clicking sound, that's my mouse. I have a little mouse connected to my computer. But yeah, so I just want to go ahead and introduce S'ak Pase with Sophonie, being that my other recording got damaged, so I wasn't able to keep that recording. It made me very sad. Je pleure. Is that how you say crying in French? I don't know. I didn't learn French growing up. So anyways, I truly hope that you guys enjoy this little quick bit that I made for you, just to kind of fill in for the first episode that was damaged and destroyed. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and head out. I don't have any super jumu today, so if anyone wants to share with me, that would be lovely. I would appreciate it. Just kidding. My girl got me though. My girl, Nana, she got me. Her mom already know what time it is. I'm a fake adult orphan right now who don't got super jumu. So she got me every year so far. I think it was like 2 years now or 1 year. 1 year, but still, it's going to be this second year. So yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. Moi apprécié, moi aimé, on me love vous. Merci en pile. The next episode will be longer and it will have much more information. Just know that I do want you guys to know one thing. Like I said, I'm someone who likes to educate and entertain. I used to teach, so that's the educator in me is never gonna die. I do believe God placed me to teach because He wanted me to see that, yes, I do have purpose in a classroom, but not in a traditional classroom, if that makes sense. So I just kind of feel like the world is my stage and my classroom. And I'm just ready for 2019 because I just truly believe a lot of great things are going to happen and I am prepared and ready for it. Okay, you know what I'm saying? All right, I'm done. I'm going to go ahead and get some food in my belly. I haven't ate all day. So everyone have a blessed new year. And once again, thank you for tuning in to S'ak Pase with Sophonie. All right, you guys can follow me at Just Sophonie, JUSTSOPHONIE on Instagram. Don't follow me on Twitter because I'm ratchet there. You can follow the podcast on Instagram as well at THAD.podcast. Alrighty, so everyone have a blessed day. Enjoy your Subjumu. Happy Independence Day to all my Haitians and all the Black people across the world. I believe this holiday is for all of us. It was a win for all of us. The first Black independent nation was Haiti. Shout out to us, and everyone have a beautiful day. Before I officially leave you guys, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to the man behind the beat for the intro and the outro of this podcast. His name is Milton Cruz. On YouTube, you can find him Milton Cruz Beats, MiltonCruzBeats. That is Milton Cruz Beats on YouTube. He is the one who is responsible for this beautiful, lovely compa / zouk medley that you hear at the beginning and the outro and sometimes in the between the show. So yeah, he's dope. What else can I say? Y'all hear it. Y'all, I know y'all be vibing out when y'all hear the music start. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, I'm annoying. All right, y'all. I am gone for real this time. Peace out. Happy New Year again. Bonne année tout le monde.